now. We're getting ready to break for the floor. Bad look. Where you from? What?
Corduroy house shoe rap, dig suit with the beanie in the back, no wave, stocking half clap, West Coast Jack, nigga, jumping out the cutty, 88 to be exact, nigga, candy paint that, nigga, and he got stacks, nigga.
What's up, everybody? This is California Guy here, and I'm doing a response video to Painless and I am posting up the link in the description box. I have a show tonight, the California Guy radio show tonight. You guys are welcome to call in. It's an open line. I have a few topics I'm going to talk about, but anybody can call in tonight. It's going to be a good show tonight. Check out California Guy radio show tonight. Now, this is going to be a short video, short and sweet. Now, Painless, you did a video saying that black people in the inner city do not interact with white people, that they refuse to interact with Caucasian people. Painless, you sound really ignorant when you say that. Let me break down the reasons real quick why black people and white people in inner cities and small towns don't interact with each other. Let's go back to the Jim Crow era. In the Jim Crow era, they separated the slaves. I mean, not slaves, I'm sorry, the African Americans after Jim Crow. They put us into shacks and they segregated. Whites kept their area, blacks kept their area. They didn't want blacks to move into their areas. That happened generation after generation after generation. Painless rhythm. Now let's fast forward to more modern day, since the 60s to today. Let's break what you're saying down. Number one, the ghetto is where black people stay because it's the only place we can live at. That's fact. A lot of black people do want to live in those white areas, Painless rhythm. The problem is, Painless rhythm, black people can't afford to live in those white areas. Number two, in the white areas, when the African American comes through, like Trayvon Martin, that you trash, Trayvon Martin, what did he do wrong? He was black in a white area. What happened? He fucking got killed. So you sound real stupid, Painless rhythm. You say in your video that, oh, well, black people in the inner city don't want to interact with the Caucasian people in the inner city, but white people make it expensive, where the kids get the best education, where the kids could come out and play. Well, black kids can't do that. They risk getting shot. What black parent wants that for their children? You're saying all black people want to live in the ghetto, and I personally resent that. Painless, I'm from the ghetto. I came up out of the ghetto. Believe it or not, I came out the ghetto. I never liked living in the ghetto when I lived in the inner city. So you sound real dumb. I went to college, got out of college, and I moved to the upper scale areas, Painless rhythm. So when you try to assert that all African Americans like living in the ghetto and they don't want to be around white people, you sound really, really, really dumb. Really, really, really dumb. And you sound like a fucking coon when you say that. It's absolutely ridiculous what you're saying. Period. Do you think about the stuff you say, Painless rhythm, before you get started on your videos? Do you think? You don't think. You just say. And that's real talk. So, as my fellow favorite YouTuber LA say, stop licking those white people's ass cracks clean, my nigga. You stop doing that. My nigga, you keep doing the same shit. You're saying in your video, oh, well, black people, they like to be up in the ghetto and white people like to... No, that's not true. In fact, in my state of California, there's a lot of black people that's able to afford to move into the suburban areas. So, again, break those numbers down. In just this state alone, black people have moved into suburban areas and towns and Caucasian communities. So no black person wants to live in a place where it's really ghetto. I'm sorry, that's not the American dream for African Americans. The brothers that's in the ghetto, they have no choice because they can't afford to get out, so they get caught up with crime and selling dope. So again, your video about African Americans not want to be around white people is not true. In fact, it's so untrue that you have more whites and blacks as friends with each other these days than you did maybe 20, 30 years ago. You have more interracial relationships going on these days and ages. So, in fact, you got white kids that love hip-hop scene. So you, my friend, sound like a segregationist. You, my friend, make me think that you want blacks and whites to be separate because you're pointing out stuff that's not even factual. So, again, panelists, you can call into my show. You can debate me. Pick a platform. I challenge you. I can eat you up in a debate. So, again, I challenge you, panelists, to a debate. If you ever want to debate, you're welcome to do a response video. I don't mind. I'm debating the content of your videos. I'm not trashing you as a person. You might be a nice guy, but I disagree with the content of your video. So again, take a look at some statistics before you start popping off your mouth. Peace.